Do you often feel fearful?
Is worry a frequent theme in your mind?
Do you get frustrated that you just can't escape from its clutches?
Today you'll gain another weapon in your battle against fear.
Welcome back to our Change How You Think weekly video podcast.
If you'd like to hear from us every week, then subscribe to our videos on YouTube or click on the weekly video tab at the top of this page, fill in the subscription form, and you'll get our free self-assessment ebook, Healthy Moods, along with your choice of mental, spiritual, or relationship information.
God gave us the ability to be afraid so we would avoid dangerous situations and stay alive.
But the enemy has used this ability to torment us with fearful thoughts every chance he gets.
He studies your behavior so he knows what subjects you are most likely to start worrying about. And whenever those issues come up in your life, he pounces and fills your mind with worst-case scenario thoughts so you get upset.
Overcoming this kind of fear is a spiritual battle, and we have all the weapons we need to fight off these attacks successfully.
You need to picture this as a battle between your soul and spirit. Your soul contains your mind, will, and emotions. It also contains all the painful memories from your past and the lies that you believed about those events.
If you're a Christian, your spirit is where the Holy Spirit resides. From here, Jesus speaks to you all the time.
Your spirit has access to all of God's wisdom, peace, and comfort. It's here that you can have the mind of Christ, which is described in 1 Corinthians 2:16.
When the enemy sees an opportunity to make you fearful, he starts shouting upsetting thoughts into your mind.
It's like he pulls the fire alarm in your mind so you picture the worst possible outcomes of the situation. You can become completely consumed and preoccupied with what seems like looming disaster.
At the same time, Jesus is speaking comforting and reassuring words from your spirit to help change your perspective and help you calm down.
You have to choose which voice you will listen to, the voice of Jesus or of the enemy.
What makes this choice difficult is that the enemy's voice is so much louder. In 1 Peter 5:8, his voice is described as a roaring lion. He shouts while pointing to the evidence in front of you that proves you should be afraid.
Jesus' voice is calm and quiet. In 1 Kings 19:12, God's voice is described as a gentle whisper. That means it can be easily missed among all the shouting in your mind.
So how can you tune into the voice of Jesus when you're overcome with fear?
Start by worshiping, even though you may not feel like it. You don't have to burst into song. Just turn your attention to Jesus rather than what you are fearing.
The enemy hates worship. It's demon repellent. That's why worship is actually spiritual warfare.
As you worship, you can turn away from the shouting and picture Jesus speaking his comforting words to you. He wants you to have his perspective of the situation, not what the enemy is shouting at you.
So the next time you are attacked with fearful thoughts, fight back with worship.
Picture Jesus right there with you and listen to what he's telling you about the situation and allow his words to calm you down.
Remember his words in John 14:27 that says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled and don't be afraid."
James 4:7 says, "When we resist the devil, he will flee." So when fear hits, fight back with worship and the words of Jesus and watch the enemy run.
If you'd like to learn more about weapons to win the battle with fear, come join us in Free Your Mind and do the course, The 3 Keys to Overcoming Fear, Worry, and Anxiety.
Free Your Mind is an online self-study program that will help you change how you think. It will guide you through a pathway of healing mentally, spiritually, and emotionally.
Through 15-minute videos, regular live group coaching calls, an online community forum, and 24-hour access to our entire video library, you can work at your own speed, anytime, from anywhere in the world, on any device to begin the life-changing transformation you've been looking for. You can learn more about it using the links below this video.
We'll talk to you next week, but this week, use your weapons to fight fear.